Hello students. So in our last video we discussed about some introductory concept of decimals. But if that introduction is a separate thing, but if questions comes to you that how to solve, how to express this decimal into expanded form, or you have given some expanded form and you're asked to convert into decimals, then how you solve? For this, practice is required. For that, we are going to discuss this some solve some questions of a common in every book. So first it says that how we expand a decimal number. Suppose one decimal number is given to you, that is your, I am taking this decimal number, it is 43.06. How you convert this decimal number into expanded form? So all of you, we just discussed in last video that having heading decimals part 1 video, that how we convert. Once again I am reminding you that if we are going to write, first we take, this is your ones place, this is your tens place. So for extreme left number, we start from extreme left number and reach up to the extreme right number. So it's a 4, it's a tens place, so 4 into 10, use bracket, plus it's a 3, so use 3 into 1, plus, then what we have decimal. It means what? Stop, wait, that the decimal, so we are unable to continue. Likewise, we have to do some little bit change. In this case in this case it 0 is there, and as we know that after decimal there is no ones like concept, there is a tenth, tenth number. So we here we can write 1, we can write 0 into 1 upon 10th, use bracket, plus 6 is there, 6 into, now it's a hundredths place, th is there. So this is your expanded form. You can write, likewise it's also correct, or even you can arrange it properly. It's a 40 plus 3 plus 0, 0 upon 10, it's 0, plus 6 upon 100. Clear? So likewise you can expand a decimal number. This is your first part. If it says that some expanded question is given and you have to write down in decimal parts, then how you solve? For this I am using one question from your book. It says that it's a 600 plus 7 plus 3 upon 100 plus 6 upon 1000. So from this you can easily distinguish, this is your hundreds place number 6, ones place 7, in between 100 and 7, tens place must be there. So in this case there is no tens, so be careful. Again, there is no 10th place for after decimal, because if there is a upon 100 upon 10 sign in the expanded form, you must remember that these numbers come after decimal. So let's start. What we write? We are going to write, it's we simply add them, 607 plus, now in this case we divide, in rough we divide 3 by 100. What we write? 0, not be there, decimal, for decimal write 0, then again we use 0, then we have 0, 3. So what does it means? It means 0.03. This concept I must discuss in very upcoming video, that how to operate by using decimals. For that, you must remember that these 2 points are there, means this number come after decimal 2 digit. Clear? 3 are there, so 0.12 and this third number is there. So then whenever you simplify, we have 607.036, because when we add all these we have this answer. So this is the two types of questions having same concept, expanded one. In one, expanded is given, decimal you have to change, and other decimal is given, you have to change in expanded. Now then question may ask you that how to convert, write in word, decimal questions write in word, or in word format is given, you have to write in numeric format. That we discussed in the very first video. Now, so that the following decimal numbers on number line. Already we discussed in the very first video, but for your recalling, I am going to discuss this question once again. Yes, class students, just see, this is your number line. Means what? We are going to discuss some questions on your number line. First, in this book, it is given that represent the following number on number line, and then decimal numbers are 0.4. Oh, board is disturbing. 0.4. Then we have 1.9. Then we have 1.1. Then we have 2.5. So this is your these are your numbers. I'm going to discuss all the 4 numbers on number line so that you can easily understand. In previous you must know that in number lines you must add 0 at you add 0 in between, and both sides we have to write down positive or negative. But in this case all the questions are given in positive form, so need not to write this 0 at the mid, because numbers are take more space to draw a clear line. And second case, while drawing the number line on your copy or your exam's answer sheet, you must observe that the numbers given in a question, if there is no negative number, then need not to draw this 0 line at the mid, because it will take more space and your solution or figure may be messy one. So what I observed that all the numbers are greater than 0, so I shift 0 at extreme left side of the page or board, and then we draw the number line, make a proper gap so that each gap easily visible, as well as I use this scale. This is a part of scale. I have very old scale I have this scale. I use this scale to draw the numbers very carefully. In this you can see that each numbers are written, though it's a very old one, so numbers little bit blur one, but from this scale I can draw each division equally. So let's start. 0.4 means what? It means we are going to draw the fraction 4 upon 10, and this is less than 0. Sorry, this is greater than 0 and less than 1, so number must be 0 to 1. We must divide 0 to 1 number into 10 equal division. It's there. Clear? Then choose fourth part, first part, second part, third part, fourth part. Then use your pen, draw an arrow like this one to indicating that fourth part, and then you can write down 0.4 likewise. Then similarly 1.9 means what? This decimal number must present in between 1 and 2 on a number line, because the value of 1.9 is greater than 1 but less than 2. So we divide into, so how we write this one? This is your near about 19 1 plus 9 upon 10 when we write in expanded form. Then more than 1 tenth ninth part of 10 equal division. So this is your ninth part. So this is your 1.9 decimal number. It's clear? Then there is 1.1 another number of, so what we write, 1 plus 1 upon 10 means this part, 1.1. Then 2.5, it means what, 2 plus 5 upon 10. After decimal we know that it's only tenths place, so this is your 2.5. So 1 2 3 4 5, this is your 2.5. So I think its number line concept is clear. Be careful, need not to forget each and every step. When there is a question, draw the number line. You take almost mid part of the page, almost mid part. Not I'm going to say that exactly mid part, almost mid part, and draw the line first. Then divide the line very carefully with your proper pencil, and then use your other colored pen. Not use the same thing. Here I use black color ink to draw the number line, and blue color ink to represent each and every given questions, so that this makes our solution not attractive or beautiful, but this makes clear concept that where is 1.1, where is 2.5 on number line. Clear? You must, for your help, you must write down in expanded form of each decimal numbers. Now I am going to discuss last question of this book, and then your one part is clear, that is introductory part clear. Yes. So this is your question, and this is the last question of concept clarification. If your concept is clear about decimal numbers, about number lines, then you are able to solve this question. So let's start. Between which two number in tenths place on the number line does each of number lie? Means what? It not ask that whole number 0 1 2 that we discussed in last question. In this question asked you about tenths place number, means what, 0.1 0.2 likewise. So we must see the given numbers very carefully. These are the numbers very carefully, and then find out the answer. What this number says? This number says that it's a 0.06. It means what? This number lie between 0.0. This gives you the lowest limit. So 0.0 is lowest limit. Then we check that whether this number is in comes at hundreds place or not. Yes, next number is come at hundreds place. So lower limit is 0. So 0 2. Then higher limit, it's less than 0.1. This number gives you the value less than 0.1. When you draw the number line, that number line is not in your course, but introduction is in your course. So 0.06 is less than 0.2, must present in between 0.00, sorry, 0.0, because tens place is given na, you must see tens place. So 0.0 to 0.1, or you can write down for this 0.0 as 0. You can write down this as 0 also. So this one is clear. Now next one. Here, what is the lowest limit? It's a 0.4. So lowest limit is your 0.4. 2. What is the next limit from 0.4 to next one? It's a 0.5, because it comes at hundreds place. So it's a 0.5. Then in this case 0.6, because lowest limit is 0.6. 2. Then next higher, because this hundreds place must come in between next higher place, 0.7. This one 0.92. So next higher limit for 0.9, it's not 0.10, it's a 1.0 because 0.9 plus 0.1 it's a 1.0. So likewise you can find out. For you I solve this one, but as I mentioned, I must give you some task and you must write down that task and solve it if you observe the video very carefully. Before that, let me complete all the things, then I give you task. You have to complete exercise 7.1 by yourself today only, not for tomorrow, it's a today. Then your task is the same question is same, but I am going to change the question. You have to find out this one. Clear? You have to find out this number, where now your task is between which two number in tens place on the number line does each of number lie. So 0.29, your today's task, you must write down the answer of this in your comment part, along with your name. Means suppose my name is Ajay, so I must write down the first my name, then what is the solution, then solution part of this one, like if it present between 0 to 3, whatever it is not the correct solution, so you have to write down after your name, give us dash, then write down the solution. This is your today's task. And always remember, in every video I am going to check your concept is clear or not. So every time I am going to give you such type of task. That's all for today. Thank you.